Which one do you
What's
disagree
up?
with, the first or the second?
What?
So which one do you disagree with, the first or second one? Like there's two topics here. I don't know if you see that.
I disagree with both, but
Okay. Well,
yeah.
which one do you want to cover first? I can go over them.
I guess I'll do the H play one. Or yeah,
Okay.
I'll do that.
Let's play. Oh, yeah. Continue.
You want to go? Oh,
What?
you want me to
You,
go first?
you can go. Tell me why it's bad. Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to add on to what that last guy said. Since you, because I think your claim was that if you're like attracted to a 21 who acts like a child, you're still attracted to the 21-year-old. Correct?
Oh, yeah.
You
You're
can
acting to
say
you're acting to your adult consensual partner who is just taking on these characteristics or mannerisms.
yeah, but you're not seeing them as an adult though. You're seeing
Can
them
you prove that?
essentially. Okay, if I was to age play as a 5-year-old and I'm an
Mm.
adult, I'm not acting like an adult. I'm acting like a 5-year-old, right?
You're acting like a 5-year-old.
You say you are attracted to mannerisms of that of a 5-year-old and not an adult.
They can be attracted to the mannerism of an adult still. They can what?
How? If I'm
How,
acting like a child,
how can
I'm
you be
going to
attracted?
have
Are you saying in
mannerisms
this
of a
instance
child.
or in general when you said that?
I mean, in general, if I'm
Okay, well,
age
in general,
playing,
they can be attracted to multiple different things. So they can be attracted to their adult partner with these adult characteristics, and their adult partner taking on
what adult
childlike
characteristics
characteristics.
can there be in age playing?
That's why I asked you: are you talking about in this instance or in general? In the instance of age playing
In
or
I
in
said in
general?
general.
Yeah,
I
in
said in
general, they can mean
general, not
outside of age play as well. So outside of age play, they can be attracted to adult characteristics or mannerisms.
okay. Do you see it as like? I don't want to say it because I don't want to get VC banned. I've already been like
PDF? You can say PDF if you
VC
want.
banned like 3 times, but like, are you talking about as in like? I guess I'll say role play. Like, I guess I'll say like in role play.
In role play, what do I see? What?
Like, do you see that? Okay. I guess I'm gonna kind of like reiterate because you're right. I was kind of like wrong. But I mean in that instance,
In
like
this
I'm talking about
instance, do
somebody's
they see each other?
actively age playing
Yeah, they can.
like
They can
actively
still see their
age
partner
playing.
as an adult person who's just taking on childlike characteristics or mannerisms. I'm not seeing why this is a bad thing.
You're talking to somebody who is acting like a child.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought this was
Your adult
obvious.
partner who has childlike characteristics or mannerisms. Can you tell me why that is bad?
So let me just clarify. The only
Mm.
reason why you think this is morally correct is because this person is an adult physically, and not the fact that they're acting or trying to like play as role
I think it's
play
okay because
as a
they're a
child.
consensual adult who's just taking on childlike characteristics and mannerisms. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
So you think it's morally correct since somebody is
I just think it's
physically
morally
an
okay.
adult, act like a child. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I don't see nothing. I just think it's a moral okay action. It's a moral neutral. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Can you please tell me what's wrong with it instead of just
Morally
asking
neutral.
me?
Okay.
That's why if you know what okay
Morally
means.
neutral.
Yeah, that's why I have it as okay. Do you see
Yeah,
me
I
saying
know.
good?
Okay. Um. So you don't essentially see nothing wrong with
Satan
that because
himself,
they're
OJ.
not. Huh?
No, I was reading chat. Continue.
Um. So like I said, just to clarify, you don't think
Mm-hmm.
that's morally wrong because since the person is a physically an adult, physically an adult, but they're acting
Physically and
like a kid.
biologically an adult.
That's it. That's the only barrier, though.
I guess on a moral scale, I would say it's probably one of the only barriers. Yeah. Um, the reason why you can't date children is because the fact that children can't consent. So if an adult can consent and there's no and they
Right.
are consenting in this instance and there's no immoral action happening, it's just taking on childlike characteristics or mannerisms. And why is that bad?
Wait. Can you say that again?
Yeah, I said the reason why we can't go around like being with kids is because of the fact that children can't consent, right?
Consent. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right. So if that factor, that major factor in it is non-consent. If consent is if that factor is gone and it's just two adults who are consenting, and you just have some type of childlike characteristic or mannerism, then why is it bad?
Okay, because actively, that's the word there, consent. Like that's the only barrier that's making this at least morally okay for you, and that's what my problem is.
Okay,
Is
so
just
what's wrong? So what are you saying? Something wrong with two adults having consent? Huh?
there's nothing wrong with that, but it comes like if you're acting like someone who can't consent, you don't think that's wrong. Like
No,
that's like me.
there's still consent. As
That's
long as there's
like
still
me role
consent, like
playing. non-CNC. Do you know what
Yeah,
CNC
I don't see.
means?
Yeah, I know what that is. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
You don't see nothing wrong with that.
No,
Why not? Because
because there's
it's two
two
consenting
consenting
people
adults.
doing it,
Yeah.
but you're role playing something that is non-consensual.
Yeah, but okay, yeah, role playing. Is it consensual role play? Or are you being forced to do this? As long as it's consensual, I don't see nothing wrong with it. You're not telling me why there's some type of uh why it's bad. You're just saying, well, this is kind of like bad, but you're not saying why it's bad. Would you live on surveillance? Lately, how is that? How am I
If you
seeing
as a
it? You can
person are
give.
attracted to people who imitate children or like have mannerisms of children, that kind of says a lot about you as a person. I'm not gonna
Okay, how
lie.
does it say a lot about
You
you as a
don't
person?
think so?
No, I don't. How does it say a lot about you as a person? But because
Dude,
you
if
think
the
so,
only
that's
reason that's
subjective.
stopping you from going after real kids is the fact that they can't consent, and also the fact that if the only reason why you only see this as okay is because they're adults, I think that's a problem.
Okay, can you tell
I'll
me
just
like,
start with that.
okay, can you tell me like, what is wrong with an adult having childlike characteristics or mannerisms and them being with their partner?
Because you're not attracted to that person as an adult, you're attracted to the child mannerisms.
Yeah,
What do you think the
what?
point of like
Can you
role play
prove? Can you
is?
prove they're only seeing them as some type of like mannerism and characteristic? You're saying they're only seeing them as some type
Dude,
of
I
characteristic.
can't. Okay, I know
You
I'm
say you
saying
can't.
like to be like that. I'm really okay. I don't want to say the words because I don't want to get VC banned. But if you're like
If
role
you need
playing
Layla to
that,
come up and
like
help you, you can
doing the
ask for
truth
Layla to come
room,
up and save you. She's
that's
gonna lose
something you're
too, but
attracted to. Like that, dude. That's how like I can't say it. That's how role play works.
PDF,
I'll just say role play, but I actually mean
the F word,
um like what?
the F word, like FET
Yeah,
size.
like yeah, that. Okay,
Okay, okay, okay,
I'm gonna say role play as like a placeholder for that because I don't want to get VC
okay.
banned.
Yeah.
Um, if that's something like if you role play that, that's something you're actively into. Just like if I was like, let's
Okay.
say I might
Okay.
can say
I'm
like
asking you.
BDSM.
Can you
No,
tell me
not that, not
why
that. If I
liking
was like,
childlike characteristics or mannerisms are is bad? Can you tell me why that's a bad thing?
what?
Can you tell me why
I'm sorry.
liking this childlike characteristic or mannerism is bad? You're saying, well, if you
Because
role
when
play
you
it,
were role
as the word,
playing, so if let's
why
say,
is that
okay,
bad?
sorry, I'm gonna answer your question. So if H play is something like role play for you, okay, like a role play, that means you're actively attracted to it. It can't you're actively attracted to it. You can't
Hmm.
like have a role play without like some type of things you're attracted like some type of like
Are you saying
unless
because
you're
they're? Are you saying
fundamentally
because they're
not
interested in
attracted
the
to like that's
characteristics
me
and
being into
mannerisms that they like real
BDSM
children?
and
Is that
saying
what you're saying?
what?
Are you saying because they like the characteristics and mannerisms that they like real children?
Well, yes, because why else would
Okay,
you
can you
find it
please show proof of
attractive?
that?
Isn't that isn't that the whole point of
Can you please show
age
proof of
playing?
that?
Show proof of like people being actually
No,
into
no,
that.
show proof of that liking characteristics and mannerisms alone determines someone being a PDF.
Well, if the characteristics in question is that of a child, then yeah.
No, that's circular. I'm asking show proof that that makes you a PDF.
Okay, what are PFs attracted to?
Physical, the physical actual
Not physical.
prepubescent children.
Not physical.
They're not attracted to physical
Mm-mm.
children. What do you mean? No, no. You want to make me the definition for you? Like what? We want to get the definition of a
No,
PDF for
PFs
you?
aren't only attracted to physical children. They're attracted by the mannerisms of children.
Are you?
And
If
I
you're
do
trying to
think,
say a
and it
PDF
is a
can
thing.
be,
Wait. And it is a phenomenon. It is a thing that PDFs will go after smaller women because they resemble children in some type of way, even though they aren't physically children.
yeah, okay, that argument is terrible. All you're telling me is that a PDF can be attracted to some type of characteristic or mannerism. I never claimed that. I said show proof that liking a characteristic or mannerism alone determines you being a PDF,
You did not
right?
say
The
that. You
reason
said
why
that
the
PDFs
PDF is
were
going
physically
after these
attracted
short,
to children,
like
and
actually
I gave you
your own
shows that
analogy
PDFs
destroyed
aren't
your whole
physically
entire
attracted
argument.
to children.
Listen, your whole argument was, oh, they
Mm-mm.
go after really short girls because of the fact that they look like actual physical children, but they don't do it.
I
Why?
said
Because they don't want to go to
resembles, not
jail.
look. I said resembles a child.
Okay, yeah, they
Like there
resemble
is
a child.
that is a thing.
Yeah, and why did he go after that instead of real children? Because they don't want to go after because they want to be in jail, right? So they're doing this in some type of like way to avoid it, right? So meaning they still have some type
Right,
of
you don't think age play
attraction
is a
to
way to avoid
physical
that?
children. No, I don't think that's what age play is inherently. I'm asking you to show proof that liking a
What do you
characteristic or
mean
mannerism
inherently? What do
in
you
and
mean
of
inherently?
itself, in and of itself,
Okay, in and of self, like.
Yeah. So I'm asking, show proof
Please
that liking like
elaborate. What do you mean in
characteristic.
and of itself? Because I think age ways entail acting like a child for role play, like for role play
Yeah,
reasons.
I'm saying that just that does not mean you are a PDF. I'm not saying a PDF can't age play, right? Since it's an action anyone can do. I'm saying show proof that liking this characteristic or mannerism alone makes you a PDF. By definition, please show me proof of that. I'll let you up next, Lala, since like
Hmm?
I was telling Lala, I'll let them up next, person in chat. But yeah, please show proof of that. Please.
I don't think I could show proof in a call,
Oh,
but I
so
see
you
what
have
you mean.
do you have any type of like sources? I can look it up for you. Is that not her name, Lala? Or Lele? My fault.
Okay, like I didn't prepare to show a source, but I can definitely find one. Like,
Okay,
so
please do.
yeah, if you want to let me down and like take someone off, yeah, you can, but I'll come back with the source and we can continue.
Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. Other person, you said you had some type of, what's it called, proof for your claim. You said you're gonna get proof. So do you have it now or no?
Me?
Yeah, yeah. You said you were gonna go get proof or something.
Okay,
Or
just
did
to
you just
like
find anything?
clarify,
Yeah,
I haven't found an exact study of what I'm proving, but I did found
yeah.
like a study from the Michigan State University that sometimes proves what child sexual abuser look for in children.
Okay, what did you sometimes look for in children?
Um, Let me see. Just give me a second.
Yeah.
Um, Identifying vulnerable children, engaging in peer-like involvement, desensitizing the child to touch, isolating the child emotionally and physically, and making the child feel responsible for the abuse. Now, what I wanted to touch on was identifying vulnerable children. You know what the word vulnerable means, like, correct?
Yeah.
You don't think that's like a childlike characteristic? Like children being vulnerable? Do you think
No, I think it could be
children?
in children, but I think like an adult can be vulnerable. I think like a grandpa. I think anyone can be vulnerable. I think like
Yeah,
animals
anyone
can
can
be
be
vulnerable. I
vulnerable,
think
but
like
I'm just
anything can
saying,
be
is that
vulnerable.
more of a trait profound in children or no to you?
No, I don't think so. I think it's found
You
in
don't think
anything.
so?
I think it's found like
You
in
don't
literally every
children
human on Earth, unless like
can
they just
be
don't have
vulnerable?
emotions, like they're Anakoji. Like, but like I feel like any human can be found as vulnerable.
Yes, any human can be vulnerable, but what I'm asking you don't think children can inherently be vulnerable? Like you don't think all
Inherently be
children are
vulnerable, like
vulnerable?
and what do you mean by in the sense of vulnerable? Like in what? Like financially? Like I guess they don't have no money. Like, or do you mean like just
No,
like
I mean like they're innocent. Like are children helpless and stuff?
helpless?
Yeah, that.
I guess in the sense of like it comes to like responsibilities and like being what they can't do. I guess.
Yeah. So you understand that?
Well, like children are vulnerable. I mean, I'm perfectly okay with children being vulnerable. I don't see why that like does anything for your argument.
Because you remember what I was arguing against, correct? That.
Yeah, you were saying that liking the characteristics or mannerism is bad, or that it equals being a PDF, and you said, well, children are
Yeah, I
vulnerable and they
wanted
like
to change
vulnerability.
that a bit. Yeah, because I wanted to change that a bit because I think I was
Okay,
kind of over exaggerating. I don't think that liking said things doesn't automatically make you a PDF, like by
okay, perfect.
definition and stuff like that.
What's your new argument then?
My new argument is that it doesn't make you inherently like a PDF like all the way, but it can lead to that. It's like a gateway to being like a PDF.
It's a gateway to being a PDF because you like vulnerability.
Yeah, because I do
Okay,
think
can you show proof of that?
I think I just did.
No, you show proof that PDFs like vulnerability, but like anyone can like vulnerability, and liking vulnerability alone. We already went over this. Liking like that characteristic alone doesn't determine you being anything like a PDF. So saying it's a gateway to PDF is quite literally a contradiction to your own like source in which you just claimed.
Right.
It's a straight up
And I
contradiction.
see
You
Bro,
said
you're
it's
actually so bad. Like, can you use critical thinking? Can you think for yourself? You
yo
don't
yo
need.
me.
wait, why is two
Also,
plus
where's
ten?
my clip?
Why is
Where's
two
my
plus
clip?
two
Where's my
five?
clip?
Why is two plus two four? Why is two plus two plus four?
Yeah, you
Answer
can
that.
use your own critical thinking. Nobody needs to
You
answer
can
for
use on
you.
critical thinking. Okay, prove critical thinking answers two plus two equals four without
Oh my
mathematics.
god. I would just
Please prove
like,
that.
yeah, I would say in
Go.
today's age, everybody knows what 2 plus 2 is.
No, okay. Why does everyone know? Why does everyone know? Oh, because
Yeah,
of
because it's not in
mathematics. Oh, so
schools.
because of
It's
some type
not in
of proof,
schools.
right?
It's not in
Wait,
schools.
why?
All you do is like question. You're not high tier.
I'm asking like,
Please
why
go
does
like
everyone
open
know
a book.
two plus two equals
You
four?
know what
Can you
happened
answer
yesterday?
that?
You never had the
Can
clip,
you
by the
answer
way.
that? Can you answer
No, you
why two
never
plus
had.
two equals four?
I'm not engaging with you. You're low tier. Bye.
Yeah, you
You're
can
not
think
worth
so.
my
You can think
time.
so. You can think so. other girl, you have like a that would be a contradiction. You're saying like, oh, liking characteristics and mannerisms alone doesn't determine you being a PDF in any way, but it's a gateway to being a PDF. That's a
Right.
contradiction. How's it a gateway to being a PDF if it doesn't entail you being a PDF or anything like that?
No, you're right. I see what you're saying, but do you don't think try to not look for the next best thing
Oh,
when
a
finding
PDF might not.
what?
You said did you say do you think a PDF might not look for the next best thing? Is that what you said or no?
Yeah, if PDFs don't have access to children, what would be the next best thing for them if they can't
Um,
directly
well, the
access
best
children?
thing, I guess, the best thing for
Or
them in
like
general would be like therapy,
child
but
like
like if
essay
asking
abusers
for
or like
their
yeah. Wait,
perspective.
wait, let me finish. Not necessarily PDFs by itself, but do you think child like SAers, like what do you think they look for when they can't reach children? Because that is
When they can't reach children, what do I think
yeah,
they
if they
look for?
can't access
Maybe
children.
some type of coping
No,
mechanism to like
no,
fix
sorry,
these
I'm sorry, sorry,
urges.
sorry, I'm sorry. I just want to make sure you understand what I'm saying. If
Yeah.
child essayers and PDFs
Uh-huh.
cannot directly access children, what do you think is the next best thing for them?
I don't know, maybe like therapy. Like
No,
fixing the
not therapy.
urges.
I'm talking about if they can't access them. Like I do get what you're saying.
Are you asking what they might look for next? I mean, I don't know. If they
Yeah, to
discover
get
age
off
play, they
like
might
yeah, to
do
get
age
off to
play.
yeah.
If that's what you're asking, I think PDFs or like or a child abuser might do age play if they can't get their hands on real children. But I don't think that matters at all
Why you don't think it matters?
because that doesn't inherently make age play in of itself bad. It's like saying, well, a serial like Dexter
You don't
can't
think
get
that's
their hands on somebody, so they go play a video game like GTA. So GTA is bad. Like what? That doesn't make GTA
did you
bad.
just say
This guy is just
you just say?
huh?
No, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
I said because that doesn't inherently make age play in of itself bad, which is what I'm arguing for, right? That's like
You
me
were
saying,
talking about GTA. What does this have to do
yeah,
with
yeah,
GTA?
I'm giving an analogy, right? That's like saying someone's a serial. Do you know the show Dexter?
What?
The show Dexter. Do you know that show?
Yeah, I think so. I can look it up.
Yeah. Okay. So like DMC, like so it's like saying someone's a serial. I can't say the word like the MUD thing, but let's say someone's a serial Dexter, right? But then they play GTA instead of doing it in real life. And you're saying, so well, that makes GTA bad. Like that's a terrible thought process. That doesn't make
That's
GTA
not what I was
bad.
saying at all. I think you're kind of
That
strong.
is. You're trying to say a person who's
No.
bad can use something else or some type of like outlet, and that makes the outlet in itself bad instead of the person who's
I'm not
bad
arguing
being
age
bad.
play is bad because of that. Okay, it is
Oh, so
bad,
what's
but
the
not
reason
because
why
of
it's
what I just said. No.
Oh, so okay, so you're not saying because a PDF can see this that is bad. Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying. That could be a possible reason, but I'm not saying that. That's what makes it bad. No.
Okay, then what makes it bad?
If Serial Dexter plays GTA, it's most likely because of that. But yeah, it's not because that doesn't make GTA bad. I get that. I'm not like that slow, but that's not my entire reason as to why age play is bad.
Okay, then what's your entire
Like,
reasoning?
this can be attracted to it, yeah.
Jaden, you're next. What's your entire reasoning?
Hmm?
What's
Oh,
your
yeah,
entire reasoning for why it's bad?
My entire reasoning as to why it's bad, because even though it's consenting adults, you're still acting out mannerisms of children, which
Yeah,
not
we
only
went over why that's not PDF and stuff. So I'm confused. Why is this bad?
only because of the consent thing alone, but I can argue a lot of things are bad. A lot of things aren't bad because of consent in place, right?
What?
No, because if you're going basically off of consent, right? Is that what you're saying? Going basically off of consent alone. Wait a
I'm
second.
using that as like some type of the justification for why it wouldn't be or I'm using that as like the moral basically that's like the basis for what is wrong and right, I guess, in this instance. Yes. Like if it dips into like non-consensual things, then it's bad. If it dips more into consenting, then it's more of a neutral or good action.
But yeah.
Yeah, so like why would it be bad? I'm still waiting for like a reason why.
My age play would
Be bad, yeah.
be bad, yeah, because it is adults acting like children.
Yeah, okay, we're doing
I
over
see
why that's
that
not.
as bad because
Okay, why is that
children
bad?
cannot. Wait, what?
Okay, why is two adults why is an adult acting like a child bad?
I never said it was weird. I never said age play
I didn't
was
say weird. No. I talk about the person. I talk about the person in chat. I'm also a little confused what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm talking to the person in chat. Like, I never said it was weird.
Oh, no, you didn't say it was weird, but like, it's kind of like your argument standing off. I'm asking you why it's bad, and you're saying, well, it's bad because of the fact that they're like role playing like a child, right? But I'm saying, why is that bad?
to role play as a child.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Well, yeah, because like I said, you're attracted to child characteristics, right?
We already went over why that's not PDF. So why is it bad to do that?
You just said it was not PDF.
Yeah, we already went over that. So why is it bad? Do we have to childlike characteristics or mannerisms? You can't take it as it's PDF because we already went over that. So do you have like another reason why it's bad?
Mm. I don't want to because I see this. You're making this tricky. Not to be like, cause Tom is saying right. I like that. Like, you're making this a trick question.
It's not a trick question.
It kind of is like, cause this isn't debatable, but
No, it's just straight up like, well, it's
Yeah.
not debatable. It's just okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. You can say it's weird, but that's just a subjective opinion, right? You can't make some of like actual grounded objective reason why it's a bad thing because the fact that like you just can't say it's pediatric, and if it's not pediatric, what's the problem with it?
you don't
It's
think
just,
that's
well, I just find it
pediatric?
weird. We
You
already
don't think
over
it
why
is?
it's no, we already went over this.
How do we went over this?
We already went over that. Liking the characteristics and mannerism alone does not make you a PDF. We already went over that.
Yeah, I said that, but this doesn't make it not bad. Like,
Okay, so why else is it bad then? Why else would it be bad?
I'm not saying why else would it be bad. I'm saying you're saying
You're
that
saying it's
no,
still
you're
bad,
saying that
even if
since
it's not being a PDF.
you're saying that since I said it wasn't bad because it's pediatric, that means it's not bad in general.
You said you already went over. It is not being a PDF. So I'm asking if it's not a PDF, what other reason grantifies it being bad?
I never said it was not pediatric.
Where do you went over? Yes, you did. You
I
literally
no. I said that liking child characteristics did not determine someone being a PDF, but it is still pediatric. That I never said it wasn't
What do you
pediatric.
mean by pediatric?
What?
What do you mean by pediatric? Do you think like doing age play makes you a PDF, or being if you do age
That's not
play,
what
you are a
being
PDF?
pediatric means. No.
Yo, that's why I was a clarifying question. I said, "What do you mean by this thing?" And I gave like examples of what you could have meant. So I'm asking, what do you mean by this?
Like this, not that it could lead to it, but like it does show some like pediatric like traits. Like, I don't know how I would explain it. But it doesn't mean it's directly like pedophilia. It just means that's pediatric. Like, again, I'm sorry. I'm really bad at explaining things.
Mm.
And it's not that I just simply don't like it either. No.
Okay, so then like, why would it be pediatric?
You don't think necessarily liking someone's child traits and thinking that's like appealing is not a little weird? Not even a little bit?
No, liking a characteristic and mannerism. We're going over that. Liking a characteristic and mannerism alone does not make you a PDF. So you can't say it's pediatric.
I never said it made you a PDF. You keep using the wrong word. I never said it directly makes you.
You're saying it's PDF-ic, right?
Yeah, not PDF. You said PDF,
Okay, so
not
you're saying
me.
something about like you're making some sort of like correlation to it. Like, oh, if you do this, you're kind of like a PDF. Wait, what do you mean by it's PDF-ic? What does that even mean?
Pediatric means it can entail some traits of pedophilia. That doesn't mean it's directly pedophilia.
So if anything has a trait that a PDF also has, it's bad. So I'm saying, so if something has a trait that a PDF also has, that makes that thing pediatric.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so all humans are pediatric because they have the trait of being a human.
That doesn't make sense.
Do humans have the trait of being human?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, do
What are you trying to
PDFs
get
also have
at?
the trait of being humans?
What?
Do PDFs have the trait of being human? Are they human or no? Are they not biological humans?
I mean, yeah, they are humans.
Okay, so they have the same trait. So PDFs and normal people have the same traits. So basically, what you're saying is normal people are PDF.
Not those traits. Definitely not those traits.
So that's not what you're saying. You're not
about from a
clarifying what you're
role-play
saying. You're just
perspective.
saying
You know, like
broad, terrible things.
I'm not talking about from a human perspective, like as people. I'm talking about
So you're fine. You're
as like no. Let me just
clarify.
clarify. I'm talking about it from like a role play perspective. You know what I mean by role play, correct? We've been through this.
Yeah, the thing. So if you like the same things,
not as humans though. You said
okay, yeah, okay. So
you basically
so you
said
like the same thing.
Therefore, okay, no, you basically said well, all pedophiles have the trait of being humans, so that means they're okay. Like, no, that's not what I said at all.
I was using your argument. I was just using your logic that you give
yeah,
face
but
value. I think she got VC banned because you said the full word, which you can't do. It's PDF. Also, that's a terrible argument. Saying, oh, just because I like the do you the same trait doesn't mean you're like PDF-ic. Like PDFs can like the trait of the partner being submissive. So if someone likes a submissive partner, are you PDF-ic? Yeah, bro. I don't want my girl partner being masculine and like her being like 220 pounds and 6'4". Like my fault. I guess I'm a PDF. Like, what type of argument is that? That's so terrible.
Yeah.